And we can do it just like the last move there. Okay, so what we're going to do, now that it's here facing out, we are going to move it over. We're going to pick it up by moving this side down. Okay, so that's where it's going to go. And we're going to move it up. Okay, so that completes our top. It's all white, and all of our sides are matching the centers. Okay, and that's how you do the first layer. Now, just for ease of the lesson and how to do this, I like to now move this completed side down to the bottom. Okay, so now your bottom. The next part is now getting these edge pieces in the right place. Okay, one's already done. Awesome. Better for us. We don't have to do it. Now, all of these edge pieces, none of them are obviously going to be on the bottom because the bottom ones are where they're supposed to be. So they'll either be in their spot, or they'll be here, or on the top. Okay. I like to get the ones that are on the top. I like to get them in place. So the way to do that is find one. Okay. So the top is yellow, so none of the pieces that we need will have a yellow side. So right away I can tell this orange and green here we're going to need to move, and this blue and orange we're going to need to move. Okay, those are the other ones have a yellow side, so we're not going to do anything with those. So this one's already in the spot that I need it to be right off the bat for this lesson. So you'll notice that this edge piece, this blue and orange, needs to be here. Okay, we need to basically put it here like that. Okay, except if we just turn it like that, we're gonna lose what we've already worked on. Okay, so the way to do this is I like to line these up. There's one algorithm for anything that's on the top like this. Okay, so you're gonna move it to match here. Then you're going to turn the top the opposite direction of where it's supposed to go. So this blue one should, here's your blue center. So you're going to move it because it has a blue top. You're going to move it to the opposite side. Okay. Your next step would be then we need to get it moved over here. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move this upwards. Not to worry about the bottom, we'll put it back together. And the next step is going to be to move this sideways. So we've now broken this edge. But what we're doing is we're getting this piece and this piece to line up together. Okay, so we're going to move it away just for a second. But you'll see now that we're back here. So here's the orange top for this corner. Okay. We're going to move it over here so that when we turn this side back down, they line up. So your orange is here, your blue is on top. Okay. Now what we can do is to get this back down over there, we can move it out of the way. We can bring this back up and turn this here. Sorry, wrong way. Okay, so it was here like this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so here's your two pieces that you want. And move those out of the way. We're gonna bring this up here. Okay, so now your whites are on the side. And we're going to move this back. So now it's lined up here, it's lined up here, it's lined up here. There you go. Okay. So once you know this move, you can pretty much just use that one move to get all these pieces lined up. Okay. It's not too terrible. If the piece is on the wrong side, then you can use that move just the opposite way. Okay, so here's another one, the green and orange. So we're going to line it up with the green and orange. We're going to move the orange piece away from the orange side, so that when we turn it, it doesn't mess it up. Okay, so now that we've moved this out of the way, we're going to bring up the orange side. That's where we want it to be, right here. Okay, so the piece that we want right there. We're going to move this one this way. Okay, so there's our green. So we want to line up this corner down here. We want it to be right there, so we want to line it up. Okay, so here's the piece here. We want to bring this up. Now we want the piece to end up right here. So we're going to turn this and move this piece to here and this piece to back here. Okay. So now this piece is back here. And then when we put these two white pieces back down in the algorithm, it moves this green piece in the right spot. Okay? So now we have our white, and we have our two pieces here. Now we can move these two pieces out of the way from moving this side up. Okay? So it's kind of like a pickup on this part here, except we're going to do it with two pieces. So we've lined up our two pieces, and we're going to do a pickup with this bottom corner. Remember, just like our pickup, if we had this was the bottom. Okay, so there's our bottom. Now we want it to go into this corner, so we would move it out of the way inwards. Okay, so we turn it inwards, we go down, and we pick it up, just like the first steps we had. Okay, except we're looking at it from the top, because I flipped it upside down just to show you this. Okay, so there it is. We move it inwards. We turn our piece to come pick it up. Now we've picked it up. Now we have our green, and now the only piece here we're missing is this corner here. So we find our corner, and there it is right there, blue and red. We move it to the red side. Okay, so the blue, there's red. So we want to move this piece opposite, so we want to move it to the green side. There's your blue, so we're going to move it from red to green. So this is the opposite direction. We're going to bring this side up. Okay. So we want the piece to be right here, and it's over here. So we have this one, so we're going to move this out of the way. Okay, so here's the piece we want, and here's the corner for it, and we're going to line them up. Okay. There they are, lined up. There's your white piece. That's where you want it to be. Then we're going to move it inwards. We're going to come and pick it up. Okay. So when we turn this front piece, we're bringing that blank corner back because it's over here. We're going to turn this sideways, and there you have it, lined up. And that's it. Now we have a complete bottom, and the first two layers are done. Okay. Perfect. Now this is where some of these steps get a little, you need to remember the algorithms for each scenario. This is one of the easiest scenarios when your top has an L, a backwards L, or a little, if it has this, it's pretty easy to do. So what you're going to do, you're going to get this in the top. You would be here. So this is going to be the back to you over here. I'm just doing this opposite the best I can. So what you're going to do is, if it was me, then you're basically just going to turn this to the other corner. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter how you do it, but it's you're going to turn the front, okay, and you're going to turn that sideways. You're going to turn this side that you just turned upwards, and then you're going to go backwards. You're going to do the exact same, just in the opposite direction. So then you're going to go this way, and you're going to go that way, and you're going to go that way. Okay, what this is going to do is it's going to give you a cross. Okay, that's what you want to accomplish. Now, if you didn't have the little L there, all you have to do is switch if you turn the side first or if you turn the top first. So you're still going to turn the front. Let's just forget that we have the cross there. Say we only had these three in a line or a single dot in the middle. Say all the yellows were on the side. We had a dot or a line. Okay, ignoring the L. Just imagine that these weren't here, these two. So we don't have an L. All we have is a line. It's going to be the same move. You're going to turn the front. You can turn the side. If you have a straight line, you turn this side first. Then you turn the top, and then you go back. Okay. So that's the only move. So if you have an L, you do front, you do the top, you do the side, turn the top back, turn the side back, and you turn the front back, and you'll get a cross. Once you have a cross, you can then move into the 1-1-2. I like to call it. Again, it's one algorithm, one move. Pretty much will just get it done for you. So you'll notice that there are side yellows here. So what you're going to do is you're going to just find a side so that when it's facing you, so to you guys, it would be like this. So there's yellow, there's yellow.